Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a general reading for the collective, doing another energy check-in on the twin flame journey. I know that there's been a lot of movement as of late, a lot of energy shifts going on, and I just kind of wanted to see what I got out of it and see what energy I could pick up on. So that's why I'm here. I don't know if I'm going to do a pick a card reading just yet for the twin flames, so I might limit that to bi-weekly and maybe do the general reading weekly. I haven't decided yet, but let's get started. Everything I'm going to be shuffling on camera, or at least back here. I wanted to do it a little bit different. I want to start off just getting a general feel for what the current energy is for the divine feminine. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I do believe that I have a lot more divine masculines watching than I did previously. So I don't know how many of you guys are out there, or girls, take it how the energy, applies. So, but I did want to get that kind of general idea because I think I typically do channel energy for the divine masculine, but to start off, to help out the fellas and the girls who identify with the DM part of it, I kind of wanted to help you guys out too, because I know we tend to focus on what the majority is right now, and a lot of it is divine feminine who are watching these videos. But with that being said, let me go ahead and find out real quick. So I have my tarot ready. That's what we're going to do for the divine masculine. I will do the other cards and the oracles. So for divine feminine energy is what I'm picking up on right now. So let me go ahead and start shuffling. I know there has been some communication going on, which is amazing. I'm really excited because, especially in the last pick card reading, the time frame of 1 to 7 weeks, at least from when people watch it, or is when they could expect communication. But as of from that, the time frame of when I posted that video, I want to say that's kind of almost till the end of the year, or the first week of January. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm very excited and happy for you guys who are getting the communication. Alright, divine feminine, I have 2. I'm going to be referring it to the DFs just to make it easier. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of cards that are popping out. I don't know how many cards I was planning on taking, but divine feminine. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. There's a lot of cards actually, so I'm going to do this. Justice. Yeah, divine femme, you guys are wanting things to be done right. Kind of almost waiting. I get a sense of waiting for karma to take action is what it is. And a lot of the DMs have done hurtful things, whether intentional or not. It's very, very heavily present. So it totally makes sense that the Justice card is here, wanting things to work out as well, wanting that sense of balance. Things seem so uneven. I'm picking up on with the energy on both sides. So it's like a teeter-totter kind of thing. Like I think of the seesaw too, that's what I'm getting with that. And it's just wanting things to balance out again, but wanting things to be done right, and also getting that acceptance, that what's the word, like the ownership from the DMs of what's gone on. From what's happened, it seems like it really is the divine femmes who are very much aware and kind of in charge. I mean, I don't know if in charge is the right phrasing to say, but very much awakened to this journey and very much aware, where Divine Masculine is a little bit behind and not as maybe not following the journey as much as the DFs are. The other card we have, Seven of Pentacles. Waiting, the manifesting, just putting in, you know, the seed and just kind of like, when is it going to be time? So I get it. It's just been like that overwhelming sense of like, how long do I have to wait? There's impatience very much so present with the DFs right now. So DMs, yes, the Divine Femmes are just as impatient, probably more so than you guys are right now. I will say that. And it's just wanting to things come to fruition. Just I just got a phrase in my head. Oh my gosh. Just waiting for that right time. A lot of the DFs are very much aware that this is a spiritual journey and that of course it is going to be dependent on divine timing, but a lot of it also depends on the work that's being done on both ends too, because that is something that does impact the time. Because if neither one of you, you know, if the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine aren't at that point where they need to be in this journey spiritually, not spiritually, but like the vibration, like if the vibration is not where it needs to be, then it also causes a delay. So there's a lot going on. The candle was flickering right now as I was talking about that. I just noticed that. Yes, hello. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know if that caught on camera, but yes, that's intense. Let's get to the next card. There's a lot. So you guys, DMs, you're getting a lot of info from the DFs right now. Knight of Swords. So also kind of just like, come in already. Like, what are you waiting for? That's the energy that's coming through DMs. Divine Femme is waiting and waiting for you to come in, waiting for this moment, wanting to be swept off their feet, wanting something to happen, wanting this union, just waiting. But you have the Five of Cups here, so there's sadness, there's despair because nothing's happening. And it's like, how, you know, how long can I be strong for is really what it's coming down to. Like, how long am I supposed to wait? How long is it going to take for the DMs to come forward? I feel a sense of not just the impatience with the DFs right now, but almost like kind of losing hope in a sense. And I know that's a, you know, kind of like not the attitude that's needed, but I do feel like, what am I waiting for, you know? And almost for some, like, is this, are you my twin flame or not? So there's a lot of doubts, a lot of clouds hanging about right now with the DFs, Divine Masculine. So if you're wondering, you know, how are they feeling, that's how they are. But they're trying to still be in their Queen of Cups energy. They're still trying to be loving, nurturing, kind, to be understanding, compassionate towards you guys, you know, or you girls, you know, divine DMs. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude when I say it, so just take it how it resonates. But it is where, even though there's a sense of loss kind of starting to come about, still like knowing, okay, I have to be loving, I have to be hopeful, I have to be optimistic, I have to be on my game with this journey, and I can't stop being this Queen of Cups and expressing, you know, showing my love, being understanding, being the nurturing person that the Divine Feminine is. So it is, it's, yeah, it's tough, trust me. And Seven of Staffs. Okay, why did I just draw a big blank on the Seven of Wands? For some reason I'm thinking Seven of Swords energy, which is not what I'm looking for. Okay, give me a sec, I need to check this out. Why I'm like thinking, you got your 7. Oh my gosh. Because 6 is... Okay, give me a second here. Okay, I had my moment. I'm sorry. I'm still, like, in the process of remembering all these cards. So yeah, Seven of Staffs is not about being, I think, not defensive, but the Divine Feminine is in guarded mode because of everything that's been going on. A lot of the situations do have karmics, third party, that sort of thing, and it's still trying to hold their own ground, trying to stay in, like I said, stay in that Queen of Cups energy. They're trying to stay that loving, nurturing person, but it's like, how long do I have to be in this energy until the DM is deciding to finally come in and take action? It's like it's losing hope. So that's really what's coming across with that. So if Divine Masculine, I'm going to give you one card on how, I'm going to Oracle card, because really this is all going to be about you guys mostly, so sorry. But that's the energy. It's like kind of wanting justice, wanting things to be done right, wanting to find balance, wanting to figure things out. It's like knowing that when the time is right, it's going to happen, but it's like, okay, when is the time going to be? And it's because of waiting and waiting and waiting. It's almost like Divine Femme is getting a little impatient, kind of like, what's going on here? But then not only that, and having to be the Queen of Cups again, there's been a lot of hurt, a lot of deception going on lately, and that's why Divine Femme is in like kind of like protective, because it's like, okay, you're my person, but yet, you know, I'm hurting, and I'm just like, I can't keep doing that, almost, in a sense. I think that'll make sense to the Divine Feminines more than the DMs, but I mean, it might. I don't know if I'm wording it right, and I hate when I do that, so I'm sorry. But it is where Divine Feminine is just really honestly trying to be strong, hold her ground, and be patient, but it's hard. It's hard. And the trying though, so card, what does Divine... My candle's like flickering, I don't know, maybe it's just me shuffling. Nope, it stopped. Okay, so my spirit guides are with me. So this is the Divine Femme's energy. Listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Yes, so I'm having such a hard time finding the words to express this. And I don't know if that's also maybe how the Divine Femmes are feeling right now. Other than, you know, of course, angry, hurt, and upset. But it's like, right now, they're trying to be loving and trying to see things from a loving perspective and not let the pride and ego get in the way of, you hurt me, you did this, you did that, you know, blah, 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 and everything. And so it's still trying to take that focus back and come back into that loving energy towards the DM, because deep down, Divine Femme loves the DM, and, you know, it's just that waiting game right now and figuring things out. There's just, again, there's a lot of confusion going about. So I am going to put these over here because these are our Divine Femme cards, and I'll stack the Divine Mask over here. I did shuffle and pre-selected a couple oracles because I don't know how long this video is going to go, you guys. Last time I said it was going to be short, so I'm not saying anything, but I'm going to try to get it going. So Divine Masculine towards the Divine Feminine, current energy. Yeah, trying to manifest things, trying to make things happen, trying to work out. There's a lot of mirroring going on too, with some of the Divine... Oh, let me see. Is that better? I'm sorry. With the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and there's maybe quite a little bit of ego going on both sides. So I don't think it's just going to be on the Divine Masculine. But then you have the Angel of Strength. So yes, of course, they are trying to be very, very strong during this time, and really just still wanting this happy family, happy home life, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, happy, ending with the Divine Feminine. So that's what's coming through with those cards. And then travel. So yes, possibly for, especially the ones that are not in the same area, where they are a distance, traveling to the Divine Feminine, making the plans. Also, it might be where travel might be part of like the offering, because in the previous one it was about the Divine Masculine wanting to offer something, maybe a gift. For some of them it might be like a little getaway, and like, okay, look, I'm gonna fly to your place, and we're gonna fly here, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get away from everybody and spend some time together and figure things out and make up for everything. Hardship, yeah. So Divine Masculine definitely going through some hard times right now. It's not just wanting to reconcile and make things happen. It's the dark night of the souls, the inner child work, the shadow work. It's a lot of different things. Not only that, if they're dealing with the karmics, for those that are with someone already, you might have kids, married or not, a lot of different things, a lot of different factors that are coming through. But it's not something where it's easy. It's still where the Divine Masculine is going through a lot of obstacles and challenges at this point. The other card that I have here, creative block. So they're having a hard time like figuring things out, because they're probably, when you're just overthinking, you're trying so hard that it just blocks your creative, gene. I don't know what you call it, but it, like, when you're just trying so hard, and it's kind of like the manifestation almost. Going back to that card, it is where, if you're thinking about it so much with manifestation and you don't release it to the universe, it kind of creates a block because you're holding on to it too tightly. And so it's where their energy unknowingly is creating a block in more ways than one. How, just how do I go about fixing this? And really, I think with the creative block, it's more about the reunion, the apology, making the offer. So that's coming through as well. Let me do tarot. We're going to do tarot for our Divine Masculines. So let's see what's coming through today. I'm thinking whether or not I want to do clarifiers. I probably won't. I'm doing this reading a little bit differently. But you know what? No, I'll do clarifiers. You know me, I like my clarifiers. I just like getting that little deeper inside look. So okay. I like when they jump out, because then it's like, it's not where they're completely blocked off. It's just, nope, oh, there's another one. And they're kind of opening up and a little bit more receptive to trying to express the true feelings. Oh, wow, okay. A few cards came out. I'm taking these, and we will do clarifiers in a second. So, isn't that funny? 7 of Staffs. And what was I just saying about the mirroring? There you go. Divine Femme, Divine Masculine, mirroring each other. Both are in protective mode. Both are afraid. Both are afraid of being hurt, being more hurt, causing more hurt. How it applies, it's just wow. Yeah, so I mean, definitely mirroring going on, you guys, on both sides. The fear, and just, there's just so much going on right now. I'm going to move these to the side, and I'll move them as I need to. So you have that, you got that, wanting that, and yep. So let's clarify these. 2 of Cups, you guys. We got the Twin Flame card. So yeah, they see it. They want this union. They want their Queen of Wands. They want, they see you, that fiery passionate, intuitive, smart. Maybe I should have shuffled these ahead of, but I like doing them here because I kind of just let them pop up. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think you guys are gonna... I got 1, 2. I need one more clarifier, please. I have to take a look, but I think there's another identical card on the Divine Masculine. So what is this telling me? There is a lot. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of mirroring going on. Oh my goodness. At the bottom of the deck, the Sun card. Divine Femme, you make the Divine Masculine very happy. Very happy. And just, you know, just wanting that. So, clarifier. The Seven of Wands. Clarified by, by the Eight of Pentacles. I think this is the one. Yep. Look at this, you guys. Five of Cups twice. Five of Cups twice. So now these two cards are mirroring. Both parties, both sides feeling that sadness and sense of loss. The Two of Cups. How beautiful is this energy, though? How beautiful. They want to come forward and express their love and offer their love, their cup of love, and wanting to make this union happen. But look, we have the Eight of Cups here. I feel like a lot of the Divine Feminines haven't entirely walked away, but I feel like they've detached themselves a little bit from this, a little bit from the connection. And then it is going back to the pain, the hurt that's come across. You know, if you've kept up with the journey, I really don't have to say too much about it. I know it's very present about how the Divine Femmes have been hurt by the Divine Masculines and the pain that's going on. So it is where, let's just go down the row, because actually I didn't even do that. So yes, also Divine Masculine, feeling a little bit, I feel like they're in their ego. A lot of the Divine Masculines are still in their ego. It's almost like, you know, before was they were running from the connection, but I feel like they're still afraid because they see how the, you know, you are the Two of Cups, you are the twin flame, you are the soulmate, the deep spiritual connection that they have with you. So it's like, it's that ego, like, no, I didn't hurt you, or like not wanting to own up entirely. I mean, they do, but I think like it's holding them back at the same time because they don't want to accept the pain that they've caused you. Divine Feminine. And so with that though, so going back to the Seven of Staffs, Seven of Wands, because I'm looking over here, Seven of Staffs, Seven of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. It's still where they want to rise above this. They want to move on past this. So they're putting in the work, they're putting in the effort. And this was present, I believe, in the last one that I did too. So it is where they're trying. They're putting in the effort. They know that work needs to be done. And they're trying to get out of that kind of energy too, because they are kind of defensive. But it's because of reality, having to face the truth. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times it's not easy. But then it's like when you start thinking about it, it's like, okay, they're right, she's right, he's right, you know, however it works, however it applies for you, however it resonates. So that's coming through with that. And then not knowing what to do because they just really don't want to lose. They don't want to lose the Two of Cups. They don't want to lose this. Like, okay, all this other stuff, like we were building up, you know, building up to the Ten of Cups. Knock this over because possible third party or whatever. But okay, I still have these Two of Cups. I don't want to lose this because this is you are my connection. You are my soulmate. You are the person I'm meant to be with. And I want to be with you. And so wanting to come forward because they do feel that love and just just love. Like, I mean, really, is there really any other word that comes through? You know, love, that's it. So they want to come forward. And again, Queen of Wands, they see you in that energy, but it's like they see that you've walked away from the connection. So let's do the other cards. Let's do the same ones that I did the like over there. So let's see. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong pile. Wrong pile. I want to use this pile. This. But it's, look at how many cups we got, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half of the cards are cups, which is about the emotions. So they're really in their feelings right now. The Divine Masculines are. And it's crazy. Like I said, the mirroring, I've been shuffling, and to get to the same cards for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine definitely proves, and I think that, yeah, the mirroring card, mirroring is going on, and that's how it is, you know, the twin flame journey. You're going to mirror each other. It happens, and it's having someone, you know, elevate and rise above it, and getting out of that ego energy, because it does play a role, it does play a factor, because it's supposed to be about the spiritual journey, and your ego is, you know, it's here for the 3D, but it's not supposed to be there, you know, it's not there for the 5D. And that's where it's like, it's that tug of war right now between the two, and disconnecting. Okay, I'm doing this. Healing energy flows through you. Sorry. So yes, Divine Masculine, well aware of the healing that needs to be done on their end. Sorry. This is, again, I'm reading right now for the Divine Masculine's energy towards the Divine Feminine, so I'm not like really focusing. But it is present. It is where both sides need healing. I mean, to be honest, that's really what it comes down to. If they are putting an effort in, and, you know, right here, those tie together. So it is where the healing is needed in order to advance this, to get to the union and move forward. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So I feel like that was going back with the travel, like they're preparing like faraway places, you know, not somewhere we're together. They're thinking about, how is this going to happen? How am I going to make this happen? Well, in their head, again, they're getting the creative block though, because they're probably thinking about it so much, and then they're putting in so much doubt. It's kind of like when you, you know, when you say a word so often, or you repeat it over and over and over again, that the word doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense on how you spell it. That's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting here with them. Like they're thinking so much about it, and they're like, no, that won't work. Because it sounds so great to them at first, and they get all excited because they're like, okay, this is how I'm going to do this, and how I'm going to show up and, you know, apologize and everything. But then they think about it so much, and they're like, oh no, that's not good enough. She's not going to accept that, or he's not going to accept it. So because like, you know, just throw, crumple the paper, crumple the paper? I don't know, like, when you roll up the paper and you squish it, because you're like, okay, throw it in the trash can, like, you know, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Oops. Too many cards, so I'm not taking those. Oh my gosh, okay. Those cards falling everywhere over here. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how long this reading is going for, you guys. I'm just going with the flow of whatever comes through. Okay. And we're taking this last one. Expand your horizons, vast vistas. Isn't that like the synchronicities? I love it when it comes through. So you got horizons being mentioned in both of these cards. And you see the guy, how he's just looking beyond. It almost has that 3 of Wands energy as well, like waiting for the ships to sail in. You know, I feel like there is that sense of longing and missing their divine feminine, and just like wanting to be on the water, wanting to be on their way already towards the divine feminine, wanting to travel towards her. It's kind of funny because I see like these connecting, like making the plans and then just waiting, and then like, okay, I'm on my way, I'm traveling, I'm heading your way, divine feminine. Like that's kind of what I'm getting right now. So those with those cards, and then let's see these. Very interesting energy. Like there's that movement, you know, wanting there to be movement is coming through. Wanting to make that move. I did do a reading, and I meant to post it as a, just like on my community tab. I'll take a look at it just to see what I got that day and if anything's the same. I just remembered about that, so. Wow. Okay, so children, your love life is being affected by children. So that could be literally, figuratively. So either yes, they do have children, and there's, you know, that kind of battle going on with their previous person. And also, of course, the inner child. So it really, to me, the ego, I think, was affected by the inner child wounds. And that's why that ego is so heavily present right now, because it's kind of like, yeah, I know I messed up, but that kind of energy, you know, like like knowing it's their fault, you know, I don't want to say it like that, but knowing it's their fault, but not really wanting to express it in a way. But they know, like, they know, they know. We know they know. We know that you know, divine masculine. So it's just, there's a lot of ego, like I said. But again, it's not just present on the divine masculine side, and going back to the mirroring. That's, yeah. And it's all because of the hurt, the pain, the disappointment. I'm getting all kinds of cards falling out, and I'm not taking all of these. That's too many. Let's take a couple more. Oh yeah, passion does not go away. I was gonna say, when I was looking at the cards, the other thing that was present over here was the wands. Like, I don't know, just to me, the wand energy was present. So passion, the desire, the wanting, the longing is not gone whatsoever. It's like there. I feel like you know, the Two of Pentacles is just wanting that communication, because they don't want to risk losing it. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know I get off track sometimes, but that's the other thing I was noticing about those cards. Let's do one more. Oh yeah, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I feel like that's a lot of your third parties, and where that separation is going to be starting to happen in order to allow that communication to come through, because it is having to make a decision, like, do I... It's kind of funny because it's like, do I look there? Oh my gosh. Okay. They're looking at their Three of Cups, the third party, and there is a sense of, I want to say like remorse, kind of sadness. I think for so many reasons, not because, oh, you know, yeah, I think anytime you're in a relationship, if it's going to affect you, if it meant anything, and especially with ones that have children, that's going to be something affecting them. But then it's like, okay, so they're kind of, it is everywhere. But it's like, okay, once they turn around, they know that what's left standing is what's stronger, what's more juicy to drink, I guess. I know, hey, Two of Cups. So it is where that's coming through. So I feel like that separation is what's coming through. But also with the divine feminine walking away, then it's like, okay, it's almost like a double sense of loss at the same time. And it's hard because when you think about it, like one breakup, one separation is hard. But then it's like you deal with another person that you love and really want to be with, that you left that other person for is like walking away, it's no wonder why they're in that energy and that sadness. And it's sad. It's so hard. And oh, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. That's so fitting. Healing family issues, which of course makes sense. Let me take a look at when I was shuffling the Divine Femme. So yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So definitely Divine Masculine, seeing the Divine Feminine in that energy of being motherly, nurturing, wanting children. You know, that's one of the desires, one of the hopes there. The other thing I was gonna say at the other, on the other piles, was the all tied up was at the bottom too. So that one just kind of like being stuck. There's just so much. It's like it's like this long, never-ending laundry list of things that the Divine Masculine is doing right now, honestly, and it's hard. It is. So let's look at those other cards. I'm going to take 3 of these. I'll probably just take them. Oh my, you hear me shuffling. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And that definitely goes right there, right next to your Twin Flame card. How beautiful is that? It makes me so happy to see. So very much confirming that the Divine Masculines are aware that there's something beyond it. They may not give it the label of a twin flame. They may just look at it as soulmate, or they just feel like there's something kind of a little bit deeper going on here than their normal connections. And so they're feeling that. They are definitely feeling this connection to their Divine Feminine. I'm going to talk about my kind of experiences the past few days in a second, and I hope some of you guys are getting the same kind of experience or close to it, so I don't feel so crazy. I'm going to do 2 more though. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So with that, I feel like they want something that's going to last forever. They don't want this relationship. I don't feel... the Knight of Cups is, you know, the Prince Charming, but it's not like the Knight of Pentacles where he takes his sweet time and thinks it over, but it's also not like the Knight of Wands who comes rushing in, or the Knight of Swords who also comes kind of rushing in either. So I feel like with the Divine Masculines, they're not in a rush. One, because they're not interested. I don't want to give that wrong impression though. Oh, well, they're not taking, you know, they're taking too long. They're like, there's no rush. Okay, no, but I mean, like, they don't want to rush things with the Divine Feminine, because they want this to be built on a stable foundation where it's not just kind of like, okay, let's rush, let's get married, let's have a family. Okay, boom, we're done. That's it. Happy end. You know, happily ever after. Bye-bye. The end. That the kind of thing. It is where they know that they don't want to repeat the past. They don't want to repeat the past errors of their ways. They're learning, they're growing, they want this to last forever. So they want that, you know, a stable foundation. They want it with you, Divine Feminine. That's really what it comes down to. And they're very kind of cautious, and not in a bad way. Not at all in a bad way. It's just wanting to make sure that everything, you know, what is it, their I's are dotted and everything like that. Like, yeah, it's kind of like that kind of energy, because they don't want to lose you. They don't want this to end. They realize how special it is, and that's what they're looking for. So, it's so funny. I look at the bottom of the deck. Relationship patterns is on there. So yeah, they're aware. They realize they're starting to realize the patterns from their past relationships that caused it not to work out. Aside from this being a twin flame journey, but they realize why some of those relationships didn't last. And it's like the last thing that they want is for any of that to kind of carry forward into their new relationship with you. So let's pick out one more. and then I will do my messages and we will be done here. Very different feel from the last reading I did. Very different. I don't know about you, what you guys think. Let me know. But I just feel like it feels different to me. I'm done, you guys. I'm so done. The union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. This is their feelings. That's what I was asking. My question was specifically, what is the divine masculine's current feelings towards the divine feminine right now? And that's it. Like, they want the union just as much as you do, divine feminine. I mean, I did not. How much more do you need? Like, they see it. Spiritual connection, the union of hearts, your Two of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so let me do a couple of my messages real quick because my battery is about to die. And we will be done. Yeah, is it any surprise? Our souls are connected. Like, it... Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. They know it. That's the message. I asked what messages they wanted to give to the divine feminine. Oh, divine masculines, you guys are sweet. Just keep working on yourselves and union will happen. Divine feminine will come back. I don't want anyone else to have you. So yeah, they don't want anyone else to have you. They're a little possessive, but you know, they know that you are their person. They know that you are their person. So there's a sense of love, wanting the connection to continue to grow. They're planning, still in the planning phases, wanting to figure things out. How do I get to the person? Because a lot of you are in different locations, whether a different city, state, country. Take it as it resonates for you guys on that part. But beautiful. I mean, like I said, at the bottom of the deck you had the, oh my, I can't make this up. I lift up, like I go here and I lift up the Sun card and look what's down there. The Six of Cups. So, quick story. You are their sunshine. They want to reconcile with you. But they know that things have ended because the divine feminine walked away. And they know, they realize, okay, that they need to transform. And that's why they're putting in the work. They see you as the high priestess, so smart. Just very, not alluring, but like just attractive and wanted, desirable. That's what I was trying to say. And then you have your magician card again. So there's another magician card, yeah, forget what I was trying to say, but you know, trying to make this manifest, make this happen, make the union happen. And they want to come forward and they want to have this new, they want to clear away all the crap. They want to clarify everything. They want to be open, honest, direct, just not play the games anymore. Just really express how they're truly feeling and really what their goals and what they want with you, divine femme. But yeah, look, hey, there's your Five of Pentacles, which is they feel like they've been left out in the cold. And I feel like for a lot of them, they feel like, yeah, okay, I deserve that. But they don't want to be cold anymore. They want to be warm. They want to be with their divine feminine. And they want to have the fair and balanced relationship with you, divine femme. They don't want to have this where they're giving their attention to other people. And it doesn't have to be a third party. I mean, it could be their career. It could be just maybe if they do have kids and they're not with that person anymore. It could be. There's different scenarios going on, but right now that's the main thing. They're stagnant. They're still stagnant because they have to figure out the rest. They still have to heal. So it may seem like this is, I think, what the appearance right now, like nothing's happening, but there's so much going on behind the surface, so much behind the scenes is really what I meant to say. A lot that's going on behind the scenes, and that is only going to make things better. So I don't think this really touched on a lot of the heartbreak and all that, but there's movement. It's not the movement you may want, but there's the movement that is needed in order to solidify and make sure that this is a happily ever after that lasts and isn't something that's just like any other relationship and it's going to end over after a few days, because then that's not a real twin flame. And it's about finding their peace. I'm just curious. Let's see what's underneath that. Oh, that is in reverse, you guys. And you can see how all my cards are like, I don't read reversals. I don't. I'm not one of those people who does. I I just don't have that skill. That's really what it is. I'm going to be honest. I don't have that skill. But I do know that they had the options before, and they don't have, they're not like, to me this stands out, like this is the option they want, which is you. Justice, so they're getting their karma because of this and taking their time and taking so long to figure it out. Now they're getting their karma. Now they realize, oh, this is what I want, and I need to stop running. I need to stop being afraid. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this resonates, and I'm intrigued by this one. So let me know what resonates with you guys, and especially, you know, breaking up the divine femme, divine masculine parts a little bit and giving the divine masculine a little insight into our side right now, I guess. Oh, actually, that's what I was going to say before I do end it. Have any of you guys, this is the question, I guess, have any of you been getting songs, just random songs? For me, I actually got 2 songs that just was crazy. The first one that I got was Don't Wanna Lose You Now by Backstreet Boys, which is, I have not heard that song in a long time. And then last night, as I was doing some things, this song came to my head. I'm gonna have to look it up on my phone. But I am curious to know, like, what songs, what messages are you guys getting, if any? You know, oh, Don't Dream It's Over was the other song. It came to me last night. And that's one of those, like, 80s songs. And really what it stood out to me, and I'll read it. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. So yeah, I feel like, you know, maybe once, you know, they know, like, once they can get to you, divine femme, it's like they'll be able to release and express themselves and get rid of all these, just all this heaviness and stress and anxiety that they've been having about this whole connection. And the other thing, oh my gosh, what was the other thing I was going to ask you guys? That's all I can think of. I know there was something else, and I'll probably remember after I record, you know, stop recording this. But yeah, you know, let me know what songs you guys are getting, if any, because that's really interesting. Very, very interesting to know. But very interesting progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I hope to see you on the next one, or the next pick a card reading, whichever it is. So bye guys.